All right, so we are here live still at Rolls and Bowls in San Luis, Arizona. We're still here doing the Pay It Forward tour. As you guys seen, we've done quite a few different interviews. Bless Brando, we've had Jay Master, and so forth. Right now across from me, we have Odd Pilot.
Yes, sir. Odd Pilot.
Odd Pilot, bro. You're from Maine?
I'm from Maine.
Man, that's like a
It's a long ways from here,
long
right?
ways. How what's the difference there, bro? Like what's the
Okay.
the vibe and everything like?
Okay, well, in Maine, I feel very much connected to hip hop, but not because I have it in my vicinity. It's because I put a lot of effort into reaching out, networking on the internet, finding communities that I can't find in my local area.
So it's not from being in your city. It's
Absolutely
from,
not.
Man,
I jumped on the grind and during the pandemic, really started trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I only created the Odd Pilot in 2019. I've only been doing this for a few years, but I have a great roster of MCs that love to work with me because I think it's collaboration over everything.
Dope.
We always have great energy, great working experiences, and I think that breeds awesome finished products.
Dope. So you produce and you rap as well,
I'm
or
not a rapper.
You're not a rapper.
I'm
So you're
not
just
a
doing the
rapper.
production and
I'm a
bringing that in.
producer and performer. So I all the joints I've been playing out there tonight, I produced all those joints. So it's kind of the dream to DJ all your own stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so you already performed tonight?
I've been performing.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
keep
okay.
performing. I'll be
Okay.
out there. I came in to get a drink, and
Yeah.
I guess I was ready to go. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bless was telling me about this dope. How you
Yes.
bring out some gear like
Yeah,
really
it's
big and everything.
So basically, what it is it's called a Euro Rack modular
Okay.
synthesizer. So what you got over here is very much a modular system.
Yeah.
You can pull it out, put other stuff in, right? You could upgrade it. You
Right.
wouldn't have to change the case. You would just have to change the parts within it.
Right.
My setup is similar. So basically, if you know about music production at all, you have different elements. You've got drums, you've got lead elements, you got keys. In a band, you got all these different people playing these different things. Well,
Right.
in my system, I have a machine that does each thing. So I'm my own band, and
Dope.
I do it without a computer. So it's like all analog. Everything is,
Dope. That's
old
the
school.
best. That's the best.
Yeah,
That's the
man.
best sound right there.
And it's a beautiful thing to be able to reach for a knob
Yep.
and grab what you can do with it and make something that you've never heard before.
Yeah.
That's hard to find.
Okay, you said the Odd Pilot started 2019
Yes.
during the pandemic and
Yeah.
everything. When did you become a part of the LIE show?
So I was linked up with them through their trip to Brooklyn. They came up to do a show for Tour for Life, and I was friends with one of the guys on the tour, actually the head man putting the tour together. I reached out to him and said, I'm going to be in Brooklyn. I'm going to be doing some interviews over at Gorilla Grooves Radio. Shout out to Fred Ones over at Gorilla Grooves Radio. This is in New York. This is in the Bronx. And so I said, I called up the cats over there. I said, do you want me to bring through some other cats that are doing some shows and have some interviews similar
Yeah.
to what he did for
Yeah,
me
yeah.
here with you?
Dope.
And they came on. They spit flames, on the radio for us out there in New York. And so they were very grateful for that opportunity. And here I am getting that opportunity back by being across the country, rocking with them.
Dope,
So it's symbiotic.
Dope. Tell me about what is it? Cabin Fever?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So Cabin Fever is a series I started during the pandemic. It's kind of like, basically when you're locked up and you don't have a lot really to inspire you, you really have to go outside of what you're used to. You got to try new things. You got to try to find ways to stay creative. And Cabin Fever 1 was dropped in 2020. I had a nice little entry. That was my first producer project. So to enlist MCs who are established, as a guy who's never produced like projects before, you really have to build good relationships with people.
Yeah,
they gotta
yeah.
trust you because
Yeah.
they're lending you their credibility to something they don't know what the product is going to be.
Right, right.
So I was able to just, be myself. I'm the hip hop Bob Ross. I do this shit on the fly. You know what I mean?
Dope.
So I think people respect authenticity. People respect
Yes.
realness, and so that part of it has always been easy. The second part of it was Cabin Fever 2. That I just dropped a couple months ago, and let me tell you, I feel so proud of that because I came out with my own merch for all the joints. There's
Dope.
11 bangers on there. I got merch. I've got every artist has their own theme. So I'm building artists. I'm developing artists. I'm trying to branch out and create things for other people that they can stand on and build with.
That's dope.
I want to
That's
keep it
dope.
going. For,
Hell yeah. So you're just you're giving opportunities for other
Yes.
up and coming artists and
Yep.
everything. That's dope.
I also, so I dropped Cabin Fever, and I'm getting goosebumps because you just said something that's super, is super, it's a part of what I do is to try to not only expose people that give exposure to people
Right.
who need it, but to discover people and things like that. After Cabin Fever 2 dropped, I was just thinking like I need to get more. I found some gems,
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
serious gems. Like I was like,
That's
wow,
dope.
these dudes are amazing. So I'm like, I need to find more gems. So
It's crazy, like how you can, like how you just start discovering these different artists. Like when
Yeah.
I opened up the studio out here in Yuma, like I started getting like people I've never heard
Yes.
of and very
And they
talented. You
put
know
in
what I
their
mean?
work.
Yeah,
They know what they're doing. They're very professional. They know how to record themselves, which is a huge bonus. You
Yeah.
don't need to send them to the studio. They've been doing it forever, and
Yeah.
they're teaching me because I'm new, but they
Right.
trust me.
Right.
So it's a great thing. And so Next Wave is what we're working on now. Next Wave is literally that. It's Next Wave. It's who wants to get down that hasn't had a chance yet.
Yeah.
So many people hit me up and say, "Yo, we need to work," and I'm like, "I definitely would love to. I'm just busy right now." So when I come back and I say, "Yo, I'm ready," and they
Yeah, you
don't,
got to get going.
you got to jump on board.
Yep, yep.
So we got 30 MCs right now on
Dope.
Next Wave. We even got 60 beat submissions from producers all
Dope.
over in the community. So it's like a huge thing. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my homies Hilltop and Jason Famous Beats who are co-producing this project with me.
Dope.
Right now they're holding it down because I'm out here running around. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
collecting all the files from all the MCs and
Dope.
keeping it all rolling while I'm gone. So
Dope.
it's really
We're gonna
thing.
have to still link up and
Hell
everything
yeah.
about that. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Like I said, I
Absolutely.
do all the engineering and stuff, but
Okay.
beat production. I have my in-house producer, but sometimes
Yep.
we need more options. Sometimes
Yep.
you know what I mean. But
I've still got 30 beats
definitely,
left.
yeah.
Like we still got a bunch of joints left that we're still looking for more and more people because there's really no limit to what we can do if it's not specifically about cash.
How does somebody, if somebody's rapping and they're hearing this and they want to be a part of that Cabin Fever 3, how do you guys go about that? Do you guys have them submit their music? There's an approval process, or what do you guys really
You got to
do?
know me.
Okay.
You got to know me. You got to be easy to work with. You got to be patient, and you got to know what you're doing because I do give opportunities to people, and sometimes a couple times it doesn't pan out. It's just not exactly what I was looking for. But I don't just say, no thanks. I'm more like, well, let's put this on something else.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm not the type of person that wants to pull opportunities from people. I want to develop them.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe what they're doing isn't their lane. Maybe they need to help me with graphics, or maybe they need to help me with something else. They want to be a part of something. Maybe they're not rappers.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
there's
dope.
always a place.
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
That's
there's always
dope.
a spot for everybody.
Yeah, I respect that. Very much respect for everything you're doing.
Thank you, man.
Odd
I respect this. This is great. This
Oh
is
yeah,
awesome,
yeah.
man.
Thank you.
So
you.
Cool.
Odd Pilot.
Yes.
Where does that name come from?
Odd Pilot, man. So I started out doing YouTube videos. You can find me as I Will Create. EYE. WILLCREATE. In 2014, I posted my first YouTube video. I was trying to figure out how to hook up an iPad to an MPC. I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to figure it out.
Right.
About 6 months later, a lot of headaches, I finally figured out what MIDI was, learned a lot, and I posted a video. So I continued to develop my technical skills, my engineering skills. I was not a beat maker. I was a sound designer. I liked making my own sounds. Over time, keep posting videos, keep growing my little YouTube channel, and I got to a point where I kind of accidentally got good at making beats. I mean, that's kind of how it happened. I was kind of just messing
Yeah.
around with tutorials, and one day I'm like, you know what? This is kind of cool. Let me keep going with this. So at some point, now I want to start working with MCs. I can't be the shirt and tie guy doing the tutorials anymore. I got to
Right.
develop a new guy.
Right,
So
right.
Odd Pilot was like my way of creating a mantra within a name that allows me to be anything, be weird, be offbeat, be less self-conscious, because Odd Pilot, you're not expecting perfection. You're expecting something different.
Right, right.
And that's what I needed to kind of break through the 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 scariness of it all. Like, it's just everything is like new, and you're like, I don't want people to think I don't care. I'm just learning,
Right,
you
right.
know. So you get to a point where people start to believe in what you're doing, and then I think it starts to make sense. So Odd Pilot is all about keeping it left, far left.
Damn.
Keep it left, bro,
Yeah. There you go,
and
man.
and keep it flying high.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, man. Odd Pilot, appreciate you being here. Anything else that I didn't cover that you might want to?
No, I just want to thank the guys for bringing me out. Brando. I want to just thank, Afro for giving me the opportunity to be out here. Eki, who's been, super dope dude. We met each other in other spots, and it's always great to link up with him. And Jay Masta, met him. He came out to Brooklyn too with the guys.
Yeah.
So it's been great to link up with them and just to meet new people like yourself. So
Yeah.
just happy to be here, bro.
Yeah, man. Dope. Yeah, I see why Brando brings all of you together. Like it seems like you all have like that same mindset,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
That you guys all kind of want to elevate each other
Yep.
and elevate others, and you know what I mean?
I
And
say that like we all carry our own bags,
yes.
and so when people carry their own bags, you can kind of walk together,
Yeah.
and no one has to carry more than what they should.
Mm.
So if everybody
There you
carries
go.
their own bags, everybody can rise up together.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. Odd Pilot, let everybody know where they can find you, Instagrams, all that good stuff.
Phew. Well, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that at The Odd Pilot. But really, if you really want to support what I do, you want to check out what I do, go to Bandcamp. Go to Odd Pilot Bandcamp, or come on Instagram, Odd Pilot _. That's it.
There you guys have it. Make sure you guys stay tuned for everything else we got going on and subscribe to our channels.
Peace.